Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I'm thankful that I got each and every one of you guys up in here. And it is Friday, and man, the temperature outside, it's getting warm, man. We went from like being 50s and 60s to like 85 degrees today. Brother, it's hot. It's getting hot out there. But hey, I'm thankful for, nice weather. The sun is out and it's just beautiful out there. But you know me, I got to go to work. So got Michael Anthony up in there painting those racks. We got a lot of orders and stuff. Thank everybody for checking in on my new website. It is the bomb. Shout out to Megabytes for getting that thing together for me. Oh, let me get open for business here. And let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys, from your nap. All right. We are 121 days, 7 hours, 22 minutes, and 45 seconds away from the start, hopefully, of the 2020 NFL season. And the Dallas Cowboys have done what they haven't done in a long time, and that is go free agent frenzy. This year, they really went out and they addressed a lot of things. They got a taste last year because they signed Robert Quinn. Well, actually, it was a free agency. That was actually a trade. And you got to look at it and say that was a good trade. And they got, Randall Cobb. That one worked out real good. The George Iloka, that one didn't exactly pan out. But, everything you do in the NFL is a crapshoot. And the reality of it is the Dallas Cowboys actually set themselves up as far as players wise to be a really good team. For a couple of different reasons, the season ended up at 8-8. But you can't look at the talent on the field and say that was the issue. You had an offense that was moving the ball like crazy. You had a great running back, great offensive line, great quarterback. You had some players on defense. You had some issues there, and you had a kicker that sucked. Let's call a spade a spade. Our kicker sucked, and it wasn't even close as far as the worst kicker in the NFL. And you can directly point to some games that special teams just screwed it for us. And then you still have to go back to some of the coaching that's in there. So it was a perfect storm of a lot of little things that added up to the season not being as good as it should have been. But when you find a guy like last year where we had Robert Quinn, who most people looked at and said, this dude's too old, and his career, it's been just going downhill. To get him to come through and get 11 and a half sacks was an amazing feat. In fact, you hope that the Cowboys strike gold a second time this year with Gerald McCoy. Now, understand, there's a couple of things. Now, Gerald McCoy has played 10 years in the NFL. 10 years. With Tampa Bay, with the Carolina Panthers and things. He's made a lot of money. He's made a lot of money and things. So money being the motivating factor, which you could still look because he's on that, short deal, that if he plays well, he's going to get another big fat contract. And some guys, they get paid and it's kind of like, and I got paid and, okay, that's cool. I can take it easy now. You have to find guys that are motivated. And it sounds like it sounds like Gerald McCoy is truly happy about being a Dallas Cowboy. The fact that he's going to be playing 5 times on prime time, that he is actually motivated to have his friends and family to be able to watch him on Thanksgiving? Oh my God, on Thanksgiving? You mean I'm going to be playing on Thanksgiving? He is excited about showing off. And maybe he'll be this year's Robert Quinn. The amazing thing is my man Jet shared this picture this morning. Because you see, Gerald McCoy is a big brother. He's a big brother. Because see, this Gerald McCoy right here, I could definitely hook a brother up with some barbecue and some Joe Boo wing. I can see sitting down with, a case of beer, a big old pile of Joe Boo hot wings, okay? You got to have the blue cheese dressing to go with it too. Okay, I can see having the pulled pork sliders, just making like just a whole stack of stack it up, like 16 on the bottom, okay, and then you go with like 12, and then you go with like 8, and then you go with like 4, and then 1 on top, just a big old pile of them, because you can see that Gerald McCoy right there, he could throw that shit down, and there's nothing wrong with him playing at that size. He has been an absolute positive beast. But the brother has been putting in the work, because this is the before and this is right now. You can't put it on those 32 sliders now. You can't. Look at that. He looks like a guided missile. Seriously, look at that. That's the V. Boom. As opposed to the pair. That's the pair. That's the pair. That's the V. He is getting in shape like a mother. He is excited. He is motivated. And this is what you want. See, this is what the New England Patriots have always done. The New England Patriots have been better than anybody else at finding guys later in their career and motivating them, basically saying, hey, man, almost every year we're challenging for Super Bowl. Now, that's not the Cowboys. Okay, stop. You, stop it. I know what you're going to say. Cowboys and Super Bowls. No, what I'm saying is what New England does is they find guys and they sell them on being here and having a chance to go to the Super Bowl. For the Dallas Cowboys, it's being here and you definitely be seen and known. And that's where Gerald McCoy is happy about coming to Dallas. He's happy about the opportunity to play 5 times in prime time. He's happy about playing on Thanksgiving. And you can see that he is putting in the work to make the most of his body, get his mind ready, and be excited about being on the field. And that kind of motivations, my friends, that can be the edge. That can be the difference of winning and losing. So let's take a look real quick here at what happened with Robert Quinn. Because, again, when we signed Robert Quinn last year, most of you guys are like, really? Really? He's old. He didn't do anything in Miami. Why are you wasting him? Okay, that's what you said that. You said that. But when you looked at the numbers, his numbers after 2013, 19 sacks. Then he dropped to 10.5. Still pretty good. Then it was 5. Then it was 4. Then it was 8.5, and then it was 6.5. And you could go through with that assumption that, yeah, this guy is nothing like he was in 2013. Nothing. But lo and behold, he got to Dallas, and he was motivated of knowing that if I do well, I can get paid. I'm playing in front of everybody because the Cowboys are pretty much in prime time and are nationally covered week by week. And you can see that he almost doubled his sack total from the year before and turned around and signed with the Bears for $75 million. So if you're Gerald McCoy and you see that $4 million, you say, shit, if I go through, because let's look at Gerald's stats. Right here. Gerald McCoy, he's had 59.5 sacks in 10 years, averaging just about 6 sacks a year. Okay? Come back here. Okay. So you look at the last couple of years, 2016, 7, 2017, 6, and 5 with Carolina. Which, from the defensive tackle standpoint, and understand it's not defensive end, because a lot of you guys say, that's it? That's all he got? Defensive tackle is not an edge rusher, okay? Edge rushers get the glory. It's the tackles that are out there doing the work. They're the ones taking on the guards, the tackles, and everything else. They're the ones that are taking on the wham block. They're the ones that are there doing the dirty work. So 5 and 6 sacks from the defensive tackle spot is good. It's real good, and on a consistent basis. And so when you looked at him at 20 pounds heavier in Carolina, and now he has slimmed down and gotten himself, like a guided missile. He's motivated to get the big payday. He's happy about being a Dallas Cowboy. You could look at, say, okay, maybe this 5 sacks from last year turns into 9 and 10 sacks. I know you're saying that that's just crazy, but understand where we were with other guys. Here it is. Let's go back to Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn, 11.5 sacks. That's the best he had since 2013. Boom. And I can throw another one in there. Randall Cobb had the best year he's had with the Cowboys since 2014. So don't sleep on the fact that you got, Gerald McCoy in here and that he's not going to be a difference maker, because I believe he's going to make a major impact for that defense. So I got to get back up into the shop. I got a Raiders mug that I got. Raiders. I got Raiders. I got Cowboys ones. I got spice racks. I got medium ones. I got all kinds of stuff in there to do. All kinds. So I need to go ahead and get back to work. But I wanted to drop in and get that stuff squared away and take care of some other things. I got to call the architect about the red brick house. So I will talk to you guys soon.